Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on, and welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the truth about tibialis raises and your vertical jump. Is it going to explode your vertical jump or even help just a little bit? Or is it completely pointless and we should just stop doing tibialis anterior work or tib raises in general? You're going to know by the end of this video. But before I give you that answer, make sure that you comment JUMP, J-U-M-P, down below in the comment section for a free bodyweight vertical jump training program. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this, or just like Big Bro Athletics did here. Send me a reel. So an Instagram reel, TikTok video, YouTube short. Send me the link to my Instagram of something that you want me to react to on this channel, and I will go ahead and do that. But I thought we would spark this video off with this reel from Big Bro Athletics. I did already watch this, but I thought it was hilarious, and hopefully you will too. Let's go.
Hey, what you doing? Huh? Oh, I'm doing 100 tip raises to make me jump higher. Oh man, that is some bullshit. Don't believe that. Everybody knows you gotta do 200.
Okay, so, and then he says read caption, and he says, all jokes aside, tib raises won't make you jump any higher. The tibialis anterior is a minor muscle that doesn't really contribute much in jumping. If you want to train it, do sprints, plyos, especially backward leaps. If you got too much time on your hands, you could do tib raises, but don't expect any major changes to your athleticism or knee health. So what I want everybody to know before I get into this note card of scribbles and bullet points, just so that I don't miss anything, that's why I write all this stuff down. I want everybody to know that I'm not a hater for tibialis raises. I think that you can do tibialis raises. You can train the tibialis anterior and strengthen that up. That is something that we should place some emphasis on. What I have an issue with is how far it got taken out of context. Like, I think Kneesovertoesguy made it popular, and then every coach and trainer and athlete and their mother went crazy with how much tib raises actually matter. They do not actually matter. If you did 0 tib raises, which is what most people used to do, most people, like before tib raises became this big thing, people didn't do tib raises. They didn't train their tibialis anterior, and people were still jumping super high. So if you want me to answer your question right now, is what percentage tibialis raises or a strong tibialis anterior is going to contribute and matter for a high vertical jump? I would say 2%. 2%. Under 5% for sure. So let me just get into it. Let me get into my bullet points. Number one, I wanted to mention that I'm fine with you training your tibialis anterior. It is a muscle in the lower limb, the lower leg, that should be trained, but it's not going to be some miracle. People took it way too far. Number two, as Big Bro Athletics said, it is already built into training. So anytime that you are doing most plyos, hops, especially lateral hops or anything that is going to be a lateral plyometric, jumping backwards, like he said, anything that, jumping forward or lunging forward, decelerating is going to be big. Anything that requires stabilization of the foot, you are already training and overloading the tibialis anterior at fast speeds, which matters more. Nothing wrong. So everybody here knows, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, like, you got to get strong and you got to get fast. So there's nothing wrong with strengthening the tibialis anterior in addition to doing all your hops and your low-level plyos and everything that is going to train the tibialis anterior at fast speeds. You should be doing both for every muscle. But that is my second point. It is already built into training, like Big Bro Athletics said. Number three, there's way more important things for you to do. Like, as he said, I keep referring to that because, his caption pretty much summed everything up. But there's way more important things for you to be doing with your time. When it comes to vertical jump, you should be doing a squat, hinge, calf raise, sprints, hops, skips, bounds, etc. That's the bare minimum. And then max approach jumps, obviously. Like, you need to be jumping and strengthen the big three: squat, hinge, calf raise. Those are the main things that you should be doing to jump higher. Those are the meat and potatoes. If you have some extra time, There's probably a ton of other stuff that I would do instead if I had extra time. But if you have some extra time, go ahead, train your tibialis anterior, lean against the wall, lift your toes up, your feet up, or get yourself a tib bar and do some tib raises. Not going to hurt. But another point, there's way more important muscles in the lower leg. Like, if you're going to spend a ton of time on your lower leg, I would spend your time on the soleus and the gastrocnemius. And so your calves. Train seated calf raise, standing calf raises. And then spend some time on your tibialis anterior, but you need to spend way more time on your calves than you do your tibialis anterior. Why? Way bigger. Handles way more forces when jumping. So yeah. And then also the posterior tibialis, the FHL muscle or the big toe, the peroneals. There's a ton of muscles in the lower leg or the ankle or the foot that I would train instead before tibialis anterior. So this is what I actually do. Does Nathaniel Morton train tib raises? I do when I have the extra time. So this is what I do. Let me just, I don't want to spend too much time on this video, but I do think this is slightly important. So I have my main workouts. I train every single morning. I wake up 6 a.m. I'm in the gym, and I do an upper lower split. Well, it's a lower upper split. So lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, rest. Those are my main workouts with all the meat and potatoes that's going to make me jump really high, strong, powerful, fast, etc. At night, if I have time, because I have a 4-month-old son right now, we're in season for the basketball team that I coach. There's so much other shit that I could be doing, but if I have any time, I have minor workouts, I call them, that I place at night, but these are optional for me, and I only do these workouts if I have the extra time. You know what I put in these workouts? Basketball palming drills. So like basketball palm pickups, or I palm a ball and I do some circles. I might do some wrist curls. I might do some tennis ball throws with my right arm and my left arm, because, we're training our shoulders at slow speeds, shoulder press, lateral raises, all these types of exercises, but I don't really train my shoulders at fast speeds. So I like to throw a tennis ball, throw a basketball, do things that are a little bit faster speeds. I like to roll my feet, right? And then we can throw tib raises in there. So they're in my minor workouts, but if I miss them, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to wake up out of my sleep, I didn't do my tib raises. So that's about all that I have for this video. I know this is already long, and I tend to yap, so I'm going to stop yapping here. But are tibialis raises going to be beneficial for you? For sure. Are they going to explode your vertical jump? Absolutely not. I would say 5% increase on your vertical is being extremely, extremely generous. It's probably less. There's so many things that you could be doing instead, but if you have the extra time, train your tibialis anterior at slow speeds, strength training, and then go do your plyos and overload your tibialis anterior at fast speeds. Anyways, thanks to Big Bro Athletics on Instagram. Go check him out. He posts some good content for that reel. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment, jump for that free program, and leave your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this. I love you all. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Peace.